Thanks, Goose.
How about here, Darren?
A bit to the left.
Here?
No, your other left.
Oh, here.
Oh, perfect. And the cushions on the seats, please.
All right, nice cushions, Darren.
Oh, I'm a details robotics.
All right, well, that's enough decorating. It's time to review Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer on 3DS.
Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer is a spin-off from the main series that sees you take a new job designing and decorating your clients' homes. However, where the previous games had you doing activities like buying and selling items, planting trees, and socializing with the townsfolk, Happy Home Designer ditches all of those things so you can concentrate on the designing.
And it's a game where it's absolutely impossible to lose because literally every single thing you do in this game is the best thing in the world.
Yes, it's a very positive world, and who doesn't like constantly winning?
Working at Nook's Homes, your job is to design clients' houses and town facilities, satisfying their individual requirements and integrating the client's required items.
The game may not present any real challenge or reward other than learning emotions, increasing your catalogue of furniture, and leaving a trail of satisfied customers in your wake. However, I found myself getting caught up in the details of interior design, making sure I chose the right bed, the perfect desk, the most suitable throw rug.
I mean, sure, you could just place the required items anywhere in the room and the client would still think you did the best job in the world. But it's much more satisfying to place everything in the perfect place and fill the house with bric-a-brac and knickknacks. I just love knickknacks.
The game's simple gameplay and positivity did make me smile, although it's a little bit weird how you never hold the door open for your customers. It's pretty terrible customer service.
Oh, it's teaching self-reliance, Barjo.
I found it weird that in a world of talking animals, you could put a cowskin rug in the house.
Customer one day, furniture the next. It's the circle of life, Hex.
I put a hamster wheel in a classroom, and then when the townsfolk came in, the student was a squirrel. It's pretty weird and wacky, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't read too much into this since the only emotion any of these characters can feel is pure, unadulterated joy.
It is possible to learn other emotions too. Frustration, surprise, confusion, which you earn by completing the designs. You can also learn new decorating techniques and unlock new features by studying your home design booklet and by investing play coins in the lessons.
Yes, in spite of basic mechanics, there's a lot of different items you can use in your designs. And it's rewarding when you finish a room and it actually looks good.
No clashing furniture, streamlined themes, happy customer.
Always a happy customer. This isn't a game about challenge, it's about smiles and creativity, and that's okay. I'm giving it 2.5 out of 5 rubber chickens.
I'm giving it 3 out of 5 rubber chickens.
Okay, you two, it's time for me to interview another top game dev.
Hi, Darren.
I'm so popular.
Bye.
He gets all the interviews.
I do.
Animal Crossing is a wildly popular series, all about quaint village life. And the newest title in the lineup, Animal Crossing New Horizons, is one of the year's most highly anticipated games.
This is my first Animal Crossing game, and I was so keen to dive in. Straight away, I was delighted by how happy it feels. Animations and menus are so polished and juicy. Wherever you look, there's something charming, and everyone's attitudes are super positive. In fact, you basically get told there's no wrong answers. It's a very feel-good game.
Absolutely. I love how it's mostly about making friends and getting things to look nice. There's no story as such or specific goal in the game. There are achievements that you get currency for completing and lots of different tasks you can get stuck into. But really, you're just there to enjoy your island. I guess you could say you're there to expand your island with villages and houses, but it never feels like a pressing issue. There's no deadlines, just things to do at some point to get cool stuff and grow.
Oh, you can grow flowers too. There's plenty of choice in how you spend your time. My personal favorite is catching fish and bugs. There's the thrill of the hunt, and once you get your prey, you're gifted with a pun. You can then donate specimens to the museum, where they're displayed in beautiful enclosures. Wandering through feels like a real visit to a museum, and it taps into the collector in me. It is so satisfying, and the thrill of catching a big fish. Yeah, look at that glorious guild guy. You know me, Gem. I can go fishing in a game all day long.
And I'm sure you did. I couldn't get enough of the design parts. I love a good aesthetic. You have so much control over how things look, including your outfit, building placement in town, and everything in your house. Do you like my house, Rad?
Everything except this doll. What do you think of mine?
Minimalist. Making items is also nice and easy, so it never feels overwhelming. Just collect a few things and bam, you can craft away.
I really like that the recipes are pretty simple too. You don't have to spend a lot of time hunting for resources to build what you need. Yet there's still a huge catalogue of items you can learn to make or buy to deck out your space just so.
Especially when it comes to the Pro Editor. This lets you create custom patterns pixel by pixel, which can be put on clothes or walls and the like. I gotta say, it's not easy getting things to look good, but I think I did a pretty nice job if I do say so myself.
Oh, Gem, you'll have to send that design to me. I personally didn't really get into the pattern making, but even without it, I found I had plenty to keep me occupied. There's lots to do organizing the town and collecting things. Or for a break, you can visit your friend's island, have a run around, and trade some goods. Or you can buy a plane ticket to visit a random island that might have resources that aren't available back home, which is a thrilling adventure each time. I've even heard rumor of an island with nothing but tarantulas on it.
I've heard that too, and I hope I never ever find it. That's literally my worst nightmare. But I do love those almost urban legends that spread between players and the sense of community around Animal Crossing.
Oh, totally. For example, sometimes when you shake a tree, a wasp nest will fall out. I kept getting stung in the face until someone told me that you can turn around and catch them if you're quick enough. It's these kinds of little tricks and interactions that make the game a little bit magic.
Yeah, I always feel like there's something new to discover, and I love all the social interaction. Running around being silly with friends, sharing resources and knowledge, or posing for a quick photo. But it never feels like it steps on the toes of people who want to play on their own, which is really important to me. It feels like just the right balance between social and solo.
Yeah, I usually prefer social gaming, but the single player kept me perfectly happy. The game also syncs up with real time, so sometimes you'll need to wait a day for something to be built. I like how this slows things down and makes you plan ahead. For example, the shops close at 10 p.m, so you need to get in before that. And once they closed, I'd often just put the game down, which is actually a good thing. It naturally encourages you to have breaks by limiting what you can do. You can change the time on your console to skip ahead and unlock things faster, but I like the chill vibes of playing it in real time.
Rad, I have no patience, so I'm a time skipper through and through. Although I would have liked the option to skip some of the dialogue. It can be pretty wordy and repetitive, especially when I'm visiting the store or museum so frequently.
Is that because you're selling off sea bass like 8 times a day?
Yes, sometimes I think there are no other fish actually in the game. But all in all, I really loved Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's super feel good and let my creative spark fly, so it's easily 5 out of 5 rubber chickens from me.
There's so much to do here that it feels practically endless. And with all the different ways to play, there's something for everyone. I'm also giving it 5 out of 5 rubber chickens.